Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the finale of What If Cell Was Good. And we're going to pick up right where we left off with Zamasu watching the Universe 6 tournament. Gohan's beast form is everything he stands against. It spurs him into taking a drastic action, wishing to swap bodies. Gohan Black is born. And before he begins his attack, he decides to recruit a partner from an adjacent timeline, himself. Gohan Black begins his assault on future Trunks' planet. Now Trunks is appalled to see his master's face be at the forefront of this genocide. And when he confronts this imposter with the face of his master, Gohan Black tells him that mortals mean nothing to him. Trunks tries his best, even unleashing the power of Super Saiyan 3, but it doesn't stand a chance against what Gohan Black is. Our time-traveling hero has no choice. He has to escape back into the past. Future Trunks arrives in the present, greeted by Cell, Goku, his father, and Gohan. Trunks lunges at Gohan immediately, but he's pulled back, and this is when he realizes he's made it back into the past. He explains to his friends what's happening, and Gohan is confused. Why would he ever do this? Cell begins to immediately form a few potential theories, but he doesn't know which one is correct. As they gather themselves, Gohan Black emerges from a black hole. Now Goku's been desperately itching for a fight and leaps in at the opportunity. Now between all of his training with Cell, Vegeta, and Whis, Goku is much more disciplined, so he begins his attack much more aggressively. Launching a massive Kamehameha at Gohan Black, he manages to destroy one of his arms. And as he's going for the finish, Gohan Black gets sucked back into the future. Goku is actually upset at himself that he didn't finish the job, but Cell tells him not to worry. They will go to the future and they will fix this timeline once and for all. Cell feels guilty for essentially abandoning his timeline and Trunks, but Trunks assures him his place is here, and that while he misses him, he's happy Cell found his place and is connected with those who made him. Cell promises Trunks he will correct this, and alongside Vegeta, they take Trunks to the hyperbolic time chamber. There's no time to waste because Goku and Gohan Black's battle destroyed future Trunks' time machine. Bulma alongside a few Cell Juniors will work day and night to fix it. Now Goku and Gohan go to the Kai's planet to train. Whis doesn't want any part of this time travel, but he suggests to Goku that the energy he felt from Black was similar. Beerus agrees. This is quite the perplexing thought. Now in the time chamber, Vegeta and Cell work Trunks tirelessly, forcing him into a new transformation. In under a year, they make Trunks a Super Saiyan god, and imbued with his newfound power, Trunks is ready to face his demons. Meanwhile, in the future, Gohan Black has recovered. He's down an arm, but he's learned something about this hybrid body, tapping into a great power within it. He's also learned something very crucial about the timeline. In the present, the time machine is ready. Goku, Vegeta, Cell, future Trunks, and Gohan travel to the future. As soon as they arrive, they flare their ki and they are met with Gohan Black. He tells Goku that he will pay for taking his arm, but he thanks him because he taught him something. In fact, he brought someone special for him to meet. Goku Black emerges and everyone is shocked. Gohan Black explains that he realized once he went back to the past that the timelines were different. He knew there were multiple branches, but he didn't know how many. He's recruited allies from all across these timelines to create an army of warriors ready to purify all of existence. Goku Black, Vegeta Black, Gohan Black, Cell Black, and an invincible Zamasu declare in unison that Project Zero Mortal begins now. They launch a massive unified ki attack towards our warriors and they are barely able to dodge it. Goku faces his counterfeit while Vegeta faces his. Cell looks upon his shadow self while future Trunks and Gohan team up against Zamasu and Gohan Black. Cell begins to laugh while gazing upon his imposter, telling him that he's defeated an evil counterfeit of himself before, and he's no different. They begin their fight and Cell quickly realizes that Cell Black fights a lot like Gohan Black. Quickly glancing over at the other imposters, he realizes, in fact, they all fight the same, like they're the same exact person. Now, Cell Black's power is insurmountable, but with all the different abilities in his arsenal, Zamasu doesn't know how to control Cell's body just yet. And Cell can immediately tell. Transforming into his god form, Perfect Cell begins to dismantle his evil twin. Gohan faces down his one-armed twin and is shocked to see his power. Gohan Black unleashes a new form, almost in unison with his counterparts. His version of Super Saiyan Rose is a power unlike anything Gohan has ever faced. But even the power of the gods pales into comparison to what Gohan has become. Tapping into his beast form, he begins beating Gohan Black back. Future Trunks is holding his own against the immortal Zamasu, but his immortality is annoying. Even in his god form, he's unable to do any permanent damage. Goku and Vegeta are faring well against their counterfeits. In fact, they are just about wrapped up with them. Gohan Black's power begins to rise as he taps deeper into Gohan's power, but before it gets too high, Beast Gohan launches a special beam cannon. He's been working with Piccolo to master this technique. Gohan Black is desperate. He tries to push it back, but it's impossible to defend against. It pierces his chest. In a quick desperation move, he quickly switches his Patara, merging with the immortal Zamasu. And while this is happening, Goku, Cell, and Vegeta defeat their counterparts. Merged Zamasu is born and his power is petrifying. No one has ever sensed such pure evil before. Declaring himself the Angel of Death, he begins laying waste to the planet. All the Saiyans and Cell power up to their maximum. And now between Golden Cell, Beast Gohan, Super Saiyan God Trunks, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Goku, they are able to counter the entity's attacks. Distracting the merged monstrosity enough, allowing Golden Cell, Trunks, and Gohan to go in for the finishing blow. They quickly manage to dispatch this would-be god, erasing all traces of Zamasu. But of course, he becomes an ethereal ghost because he's annoying. But thankfully, Goku has the Deus Ex Zeno button and bam, the day is saved. They return back to the present with Zeno and the Gohan Black arc has ended. Again, honestly, with how overpowered I made the squad, there is not much to do besides them speedrunning Dragon Ball Super. Now they tell Whis and Beerus about Zamasu and he's erased from this timeline as well. And when Whis offers Trunks to return to the alternate future, where he already exists, Cell tells him to stay in the timeline he saved, to stay in the present. And future Trunks stays. Bro, how easily is this squad about to wipe the Tournament of Power? Now, when it comes time for the Tournament of Power, Beerus declares Cell the leader of Team Universe 7. While Goku and Vegeta have made significant gains, Cell and Gohan are still the strongest fighters in the universe. The team roster will consist of Cell, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, Android 17 and 18, Piccolo, Krillin, and Tien. Now, while Yamcha was made into an android, he's more focused on baseball than fighting. Infinite stamina has given him the opportunity to make infinite money. Now, this tournament is basically a slaughter at this point. Honestly, I'm going to do a whole separate video on why Cell should have been resurrected for the Tournament of Power, but this version of the tournament goes like this. When the Universe 7 fighters land, Grand Priest goes over the rules of the Tournament of Power. Now, while Cell can fly with his ki, he is actually able to fly with his wings as well. So the only rule he really has to abide by is the fact that he can't kill anybody, which is not going to be hard because he is a good guy in this after all. Cell's initial strategy was for everybody to stick together, but he knows the fighters at this point. He knows that's not going to fly. So his new strategy is for everybody to stick in pairs and stick around each other. This allows everybody to do their own thing, but at the same time, if they get in trouble, they will be within an earshot of another fighter to get assisted. Kind of like how the real Tournament of Power ended up going. Now, as the tournament starts, all the Z fighters are easily able to hold their own, and they aren't actively looking for fights. Goku and Vegeta easily eliminate Universe 9, who's overzealous in trying to eliminate Goku, because the Zeno Expo still happened and Goku embarrassed them, even worse than he did in canon. Now, future Trunks and Gohan have some very cool team-up moments, and for Trunks, it's very healing to fight alongside his master again. And you can have some cool flashbacks showing future Gohan's face juxtaposed with our present Gohan's face, just like they did when Trunks said goodbye to Gohan in the anime. Now, the first big event that happens in the tournament is Kale going berserk. And before Jiren can step in to stop her, it's actually Cell who stops her. And Cell eliminates her, putting a target on his back from Universe 6. To be honest, it never made sense to me that Jiren didn't eliminate Kale, but it is what it is. Now, after eliminating Kale, Jiren approaches Goku. And with Goku being stronger than he was in canon, he actually forces Jiren to use more of his power during their initial engagement. And eventually, when the time comes, Goku is able to tap into UI Omen. And with his body being much stronger, he's able to hold the form much longer. However, we all know that Ultra Instinct Omen isn't enough to defeat the monster that is Jiren. So even though Goku reaches a height he's never reached, Jiren still gets the upper hand as Goku hasn't mastered Ultra Instinct. But during this fight, someone was watching. Cell approaches an unconscious Goku and lends him some of his energy. Remember, he has infinite God Ki. Goku recovers and is ready to fight Jiren once again, but Cell asks for him to step back. He's had his turn. It's Cell's time. Cell is the perfect fighter, and he's also been working with Whis and Goku to unlock this technique. And now, after seeing Goku do it and feeling the energy coming off of him, Cell is able to access Ultra Instinct on his own. And once again, remember, Cell has infinite God Ki, so he can stay in this form indefinitely. Everything Jiro built, everything Cell has been destined for, is coming to fruition. With a calm and satisfying sigh followed by a smirk, Cell launches his initial assault against Jiren. Feeling the calm energy, Cell's power is overwhelming. He continually transcends deeper and deeper into this form. And another point to remember is that current manga Goku is able to use Ultra Instinct in tandem with his transformations. Cell's form is flooded with God Ki, fueling Cell's speed, strength, endurance, and stamina. He effectively becomes a blur, and Jiren is forced to unleash all of his power. But it doesn't matter. Jiren is nothing compared to what Cell has ascended to. He is the definition of perfection personified. Cell charges up a Kamehameha, standing right in front of Jiren as he does so. Jiren desperately tries to escape, but wherever he goes, Cell appears right in front of him, charging up. Eventually, he launches the most powerful Kamehameha the multiverse has ever seen, sending Jiren flying into the bleachers. Cell's perfection has just been witnessed by all the gods in the multiverse who stand up in awe. The android who ascended. Cell spends the rest of the tournament at the center of the ring, meditating in Ultra Instinct. Goku rises up and he's pumped up as he has a whole new level of power to strive for. Gohan, Piccolo, all of Universe 7 sees Cell as the hope of their universe. Vegeta's pride has never been higher because if this false Saiyan can reach these heights, imagine what the Prince of all Saiyans can reach. Trunks simply bows towards his friend, the android who saved his timeline, the android who became his friend, the android who ascended past everyone. Universe 7 goes on a slaughter spree, eliminating universes left and right. No one stands a chance against them. Between the infinite energy androids, Goku and Vegeta breaking their limits, future Trunks and Gohan, every universe falls, and Universe 7 wins this tournament without losing a single fighter. A feat no one could have predicted. Universe 7 wins, and of course, Cell is given the wish. and he wishes for all the universes to be restored. And to be honest, I'm having a lot of fun with this episode, and I wish I could do a Broly story, but without the Frieza Force being there, it doesn't seem like Broly's getting off of Vampa anytime soon. However, depending on how this video is received, I may adopt the Moreau arc, and even move up to the Granola arc as well as the Cell Max arc. And I will do that if this video gets 10,000 views. But let me know what you guys' favorite part of this scenario was in the comments below. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more. Peace. This video should be titled Cell Speedruns Dragon Ball.